Fun little story. I photographed this exact mushroom on this trail, I'd say 2 years ago, and I might still have it on my Instagram. If not, it's still in the same spot. Obviously, it probably died and decayed through the cycles of the seasons, but it came back up in the same spot. Wild. Let me just take a moment to acknowledge this absolutely stunning pathway through the forest for a vehicle that leads over this bridge, over a beautiful stream, which then takes you to a secluded cabin in the Moshannon State Forest. It does not get any better than that. So it's kind of gross. This butterfly is like eating poop, but it's really beautiful. Wild blueberries. Just a little baby Pennsylvania Vista. I literally almost stepped on this guy, no joke, and he didn't budge. So I'll zoom back and show you how small he is. Tiny. All right, so check this out. Besides this water source just being absolutely beautiful and clear and cold and coming right the fuck out of the side of this cliff mountainside, there's this super cool like log trench that someone built out of trees, and it's like bringing water from the top and filtering down, so I'll definitely capture that because it's super cool. I haven't really done much talking in this video because there really hasn't been much to talk about, and I don't have a lot to say. However, right now, I do have to say this trail is incredibly diverse with the scenery and what you see. Like, I was just following a beautiful stream full of ferns, and then I went straight up a mountain, and now I'm in this massive meadow. And prior to the stream, I was hiking through like pine and hemlock on like pine needle bed. And now it looks like I'm heading straight back into the forest. I absolutely love it. I'm just like so blown away by the diversity. So, yeah, we'll see how the rest goes. So just a pretty honest moment of gratitude for this moment of just chilling and eating the rest of, my ramen, having a wonderful fire among the trees. There's a nice noise of, oh, what run is that? I'll have to look it up again, but God, just the sound of water, and I'm next to like a back road, so there's like subtle car noise, but it's like to the point where it's just like not even a big deal at all. It adds to the atmosphere in a weird way. It's just like, I'm so grateful. It's crazy. Or to just chill the fuck out after having a 20-mile day and to just hang out in the forest. No cell reception, but just hanging out. There's nothing better, and I love it. And this is why I hike. I totally thought this was like a really weird looking stick, but that's actually a huge black snake. Look at that behemoth. And he senses me. Whoa. Oh. second rattlesnake on the trail, and this one is angry. Look at that. So just a kind of a cool little moment. Maybe like a month or so ago, I was on the Quehanna, a section of it on the Sanders Draft Trail, and I came to this exact location and I sat like right here and videotaped just my thoughts on the trail itself and hiking the Quehanna. And here I am hiking the Quehanna like a month or so later. So I'm so glad that manifested and that I'm actually physically here doing the whole trail. So it's kind of cool to look back on a time where I was sitting here just contemplating doing it, and then I did it. And yeah, see ya. All right, so I came from there and I came across this cabin that literally just sits along the trail in this really beautiful section of the forest. So these people are quite lucky to own such a beautiful piece of property, and it's very clean. But they do mean business. Anyways. So finding campsites on this trail has been a little difficult, and mostly because like once my legs get moving, I cannot stop. I have a hard time just being like, Brett, chill out. This is a good spot, camp here. I just keep moving, and I ended up finding a spot that's like up a little bit, not even a quarter of a mile, but I've been tapping into this little cabin. I'll show you. This is a really nice little setup, and they have a nice PVC pipe sticking out the side of the mountain that's bringing fresh spring water in. So I've just been using that to fill up. And yeah, this is a really nice setup. So I'll show you what it's like. So there's where I'll start the trail tomorrow, Saturday, the 9th. And then I found this little meadow and I perched up over here. So definitely just making the best of what I found and what I have. So there are deer hanging out in the field next to my tent, and they're blowing air out of their nose to like freak out who's ever here, which is me. They can't see me, but they can hear me when I move. So they've been like blowing air out of their nose like super loud. There's 2 of them. It's just kind of cool to listen to. But that's just their way of kind of let you know that they're there and they want you to get away. I can hear them walking around. All right, see you. So there's also this really interesting like I don't know, screeching sound that either a bird or a mammal is making. It kind of sounds like distress, but I can't really tell. But I'll put that in as well. It's kind of cool just to listen to the wildlife at nighttime. Sometimes it freaks me out if I'm like caught off guard. But when you're just like hanging out and listening, it's actually really cool.